Oh, very good evening to you. This is Hercy, one of the MoneyByte team, also known as Peter. Very warm welcome to you on this, the very last day of May, the 31st. Temperature here in the United Kingdom is a balmy 17 degrees at 7 p.m. at night. It's been a beautiful weekend and a public holiday here on Bank Holiday Monday. Warm welcome to you all. And we're going to catch up on what's happening in the wider crypto world and also closer to home with MoneyByte. So what's been happening since we spoke last week? Well, Bitcoin has moved 10% higher than where we were a week ago. Was 33,172, now standing at 36,875. It did break the resistance, and it's remaining fairly stable now above the support level at $34,000. But will we see the resistance break at 38.5? We'll have to wait and see in the coming week. It's been fairly moving sideways, testing higher lows and higher highs. So let's hope it gains a little bit more momentum. Ethereum, on the other hand, has had a good week. Over the week, it's come up from 1930 up to $2,605, a rise of 34% on the week. It's good that it broke through the resistance at 2,450 because that was one of the key points that it had to break through. So we are possibly looking at another bull run on Ethereum. Let's hope it doesn't gain too much speed too fast. Doge in the press very much as of recent now resumed its place down in the rankings at in 7th place at 31 cents. But it has remained stable above the 28 cent mark, and it has been pushing. So the next point of resistance is at 35 cents. So let's see if it pushes further forward. Overall, it's been a fairly quiet week on the markets. Volumes have been average, nothing spectacular. But Jimmy may well be able to throw us some more news on what's happening wider afield. Jimmy, are you there?
Hey, good evening, Pete.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, good to speak to the public again with this podcast, bringing all the MoneyByte news in, of course, the news from broader crypto news. The first thing I want to address is something I came across that was about the fund flow ratio. So the amount of fund flow and the price of Bitcoin. I'm going to post the links in the description of the YouTube video, so everyone can go to it and see it for themselves. But I'm just trying to learn a bit about it. But there are some things that I see that are very interesting. And that's about, at the moment, the price dropped from about 60k to, let's say, 35k USD dollars. There was a lot of fund flow, the fund flow raised. So I don't know what the ratio means, but the only thing I see is that the fund flow raised during the downward trend of Bitcoin. But now at this moment the fund flow is going down, and we saw today that the price of Bitcoin is reestablished itself and went up. So could it be, just thinking loud, could it be that there was a lot of options trading trying to drive the price down from the whales who tried to drive the price down with a lot of trading on the spot trading, so they could finish their options, their leverage trading. That's just something I was thinking about, and I saw this chart, and it is very how do you say it, eye-catching, something to have a look at. Then about the broader news, I came across some news articles because there's a lot of FUD going on. People are saying this FUD is created by those wheels that are trying to drive the price down, and then they are creating FUD. That sounds a lot of complot theory. I don't think there are enough wealthy men to drive a price of such a huge market down, but we cannot ignore that there was a lot of FUD suddenly since Elon Musk, since he wrote some tweets on Twitter. The price went down, then another big institutions came with a lot of bad news, and they created FUD. I will explain those words. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And with all those bad news, like for example, there was a news article on Reuters that China will ban all crypto. That was a news item from 3 years ago, and now suddenly, when all this FUD came, the institutions came with such news. So when I heard all those things, I thought maybe it is good in our podcast to give some positive news on Bitcoin. I don't know where I found it because I was still looking for it. But yesterday I saw it's a race car event in America. Maybe Paul knows. Is it the IndyCar on Memorial Day? NASCAR. Yeah. NASCAR. And there was a car from them was sponsored by Bitcoin all over. So that was very cool to see. Some positive. So the big public could see Bitcoin. So that was very. I don't know if Bitcoin racer won the race, but I have to search for it. Then I came across an article, and I will post it also on the YouTube description. Singapore listed blockchain firm buys crypto staking platform Moonstake. That's positive news that there are blockchain firms that are investing into crypto staking platforms. That's a good sign that there is trust from institutions in crypto market. That's different than 3 years back in 2017, 2018, when there was also a lot of FUD and the price drove down, but there weren't big institutions that had a lot of trust in this market. But now these news articles show that there is a lot of faith in this product, in crypto in general. I had some other news thing, and that was about Michael Saylor. I'm trying to get that Twitter account, because Michael Saylor, he said, and I'm going to search for him. Michael Saylor said that he hosted a meeting between Elon Musk and the leading Bitcoin miners in North America. That was something very interesting. I'm scrolling down on the Twitter page of Elon Musk. Yeah, there it is. Bitcoin miners in North America. The miners have agreed to form the Bitcoin Mining Council to promote energy users transparency and accelerate sustainability initiatives worldwide. So, okay, that's a whole mouthful. But the cool thing about it is that Michael Saylor is a big investor. His firm, it's MicroStrategy, if I pronounce it good, has invested a lot of dollars into Bitcoin for his clients. And he has set up a meeting between Elon Musk and the leading Bitcoin miners in North America. That's, you can think all things of it. Is that bad? Where's the decentralization? Isn't this bad for the decentralization? But you can also look positive to it, because such big investors, such big institutions are taking Bitcoin and crypto seriously. They seriously want to do something with this market, with these products. They are really setting up meetings between big persons and Bitcoin miners, and that's something positive. That's really positive, and we have to realize that this isn't 2018 all over again. It's new. We have a better ground now. That was about the crypto news I had this week, Pete. Something to add?
Yeah, that's great, Jimmy. Thanks for that. It's good to have a wide view of what's happening in the wider market, as well as closer to home. Closer to home, I noticed that Midas made an announcement. They're a similar investment platform to ourselves. However, they have now decided to start to wind down their masternode offering, which was very surprising. Good for us, because we'll be reaching out to those projects to try to attract more attention on our masternodes offering, because we are firmly committed to that and moving forward. With regards to Mon, well, what can you do? What can you get with your Mon? Well, the price on GraviX at the moment is on the offer at 147 with the bid at 110. The bots are moving up and they move down. They can't make up their mind what they want to do. But if you have got a few Mon in your wallet, what can you expect? Well, if you are setting it staking, you're probably returning about 8 or 9% per annum on that. Not a bad, nice, safe return. If you're participating within or are lucky enough to have a masternode, you'll be yielding probably around about the 11 or 12% mark. If you like our platform, the Hedged masternode platform, where there is a Mon X5, so there's 5 masternodes running there, that is currently yielding in a region of about 19% Mon. Of course, there are 40 other options for you to choose from to make money and to diversify your portfolio. But we'll come on to that shortly as to how to diversify and how to make best use of your crypto. But Jimmy, could you tell us what's been happening in the MoneyByte world this week, please?
Yeah, that's something I can do, I want to do, because firstly I want to address to everybody about the payments that are done yesterday. Every Sunday we are paying our rewards from the Hedged Pools section of our. That's a use case on our investing platform. That's the biggest use case at the moment. The hedge pools are masternodes or proof of stake pools or trading pools, and you can invest your MoneyByte into it and gain rewards. But as I show you over here, there are a lot of rewards paid out this week, and we are paying it out every week. I think we are doing this for 2 years already. I think we started with 2 or 3 pools back then. And
that's right.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly how much we have. Do you know the number, how many pools we have already?
I think there's about 47 pools. We pay out over $500 a week, and the portfolio was worth a couple of weeks ago in excess of $70,000.
So, and those are really good numbers. And then you have to remind all your listeners, you have to remind that it's still the start. We're still starting this up. We are not yet ready where we want to be. And I will give you an example, because you can see the payout numbers. I'm showing them. For example, Trump, 359 coins paid out. But do not forget Horizon. This week we paid out 0.1999 Horizon coins. That's, let me see. That's about $80 paid out for one pool. But those are small pools compared to all the big competitors of us. Are we staying this? No, if I told you that we started 2 years ago with 4 pools. Now we have 47, as Pete told you. But we are extending. We are not holding down. For example, we are at the moment trying to gather dynamic to get those aboard. That can endure several months, maybe several weeks, maybe if we are lucky sooner, but we are trying to set up that pool, and we are busy setting up other pools. As Pete said, the Midas news, we are trying to reach out to those projects to get them aboard. But we are also extending our current pools. That's news I can bring that, and thanks to our team member, or one of our developers, Paul Neumeyer, he set it up 2 extra Sauve nodes, masternode 6 and 7. That's really big and huge. People have to remind that you can invest in this pool, Sauve pool, and I saw that they are open on the exchanges. The wallet is open, so you can get paid out on the exchanges also. But that's not the only thing. The same Paul has set up 3 extra nodes on XDNA. 1 10k node and 2 5k nodes. There's extra nodes on that pool. And also on the platinum pool, we had 2 masternodes running, and Paul set it up a 3rd node. It sounds like just an announcement, and I'm saying this, but you have to remind how used it is. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes added just at once. That's really huge, and we are setting up extra nodes every now and then. Our platform is growing and growing. Another news item I have to tell is about Tent. For 3 weeks now, Tent, we could not set up a masternode, but also credits to Paul. We are going to set up the Tent node this evening, or maybe tomorrow, but I think we can get it up this evening. And then the Tent wallet will also be running and ready for payouts coming Sunday. About other news about the pools, I have to say that the Sins pool is having problems. The wallet is having a chain split, and the team it has not abandoned the project, but they are very inactive. So there's not a lot of support on that project. But we will keep the project running, and hopefully the chain split will be gone soon. And also there was a wallet problem with BitBlocks, but as far as I know it is solved. Some exchanges are still locking the wallet for the moment, but that will be solved also very soon. That was about our hedged pools. I have one nice announcement to make about this section, and that's about Neutron. The team of Neutron has has landed our team extra nodes for the pool. We are also in contact with other projects and asking them how to support our product, and maybe give more name awareness of their product. And Neutron decided to give us extra nodes. It's not for us to dump on the exchanges. No, we are going to make extra nodes. So if you invest in this pool, you will gain extra rewards. Thanks to the Neutron team. The links of Neutron I will post in the description, so you can go to that website and learn more about that project. Do I have other news? Yeah, past week we announced the new use case, but Pete is going to tell a little bit more about the use case. The lending, I want to show everybody who is watching this video here the lending part. Do not forget to use this. Pete is going to explain a little bit further in this podcast about the lending part, but do not miss this out. This is a very huge new use case. That was all the news I had as far as I can remember about MoneyByte. Pete.
That's great. Many thanks, Jimmy, and thanks, Paul, for your efforts in adding Platinum, Sauve, and XDNA nodes. Great results, enhancing those rewards.
Sorry, one thing, Pete.
Sure.
I forgot. Yeah, Paul is also busy with the malware and monk thing. and everybody has to know that we are supporting this swap. We are going to swap the coins that are on our platform, but for the moment the masternodes are closed because the swap is going to take place somewhere today, and so I guess there won't be rewards the coming Sunday for this pool. But do not get your coins out of this pool, because we are going to swap the coins and we are supporting the new Mon coin. And as everybody knows, when Sapphire comes in and swap coins, the price will be used. So maybe already invest some MoneyByte coins in this pool.
Yes, yeah, we're all waiting anxiously, watching the discords on the Monk and Moreira as to the release of the new wallet, the new nodes, and how to set them up. Exciting times there, and we'll be right on that, getting that set up in order to get the maximum benefit from that. One of the most long-established projects that we've had on the platform is ESBC, where we run 2 bronze and 1 silver master nodes there. Constant returns. Crypto Tony is always on hand if we need him, but Carlos from our marketing team has been drilling into the ESBC project and is here tonight with us to explain a little bit more about ESBC. Carlos, are you around?
Good evening, everybody. Yes. So yeah, ESBC, one of the coins, another one with a very good use case scenario. It is a betting coin. ESBC stands for esports betting coin, but they evolved from that. But before we go into that, they have got a very good website. They run as normally as any other coin with masternodes. They are on various exchanges, from Gravix, Crex, South Exchange, StakeCube as well. Got a coil wallet, available for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Very stable. Different masternode setup, or innovative at the time, where different tiers of masternodes, 5,000 for a bronze coins, 25,000 for a silver, 50,000 for a gold, 250 for a platinum, which will give, to be honest, pro rata rewards. And those rewards can be, they are up to date on the wallet. Very nice, very good features. Moving on to the website, on esbc.pro, you can very, very easily place a bet. When you deposit ESBC, it's almost instant into the platform. You deposit your ESBC, you don't have to create a user, so it is anonymous. And then you can just use it as if you're using a normal betting platform. And from then on, like I said, the ESBC started with esports, League of Legends, Dota, Counter-Strike, etc. And then it moved on to standard sports: baseball, basketball, cricket, football, hockey, rugby, MMA, boxing. I've seen it all there. And the rewards when you win, it's very, very good. So the odds are very good, and they pay on time, and you can withdraw straight away. There isn't a maximum or a minimum of for withdrawals. So although last year with a pandemic, betting esports maybe carried on, traditional sport hasn't carried on. ESBC suffered on the price, like most part of the altcoins suffered. It is now at a lowest, but it's still going. And I think it's an opportunity to buy the coin, to invest. And if you are betting and you don't want to use your pounds, dollars, etc., euros, use ESBC. Set up a masternode, gamble the rewards, get your enjoyment from using a betting platform, and maybe win while you watch your up-to-date sports. And then if you want to get into esports, same thing. Very good platform, very good case scenario. And like Pete said, the developers are very good, very helpful on Discord. The community, very good community, always active. And I think at the moment, although not advice, but it is at the lowest price that it ever has been. So you can make your own decisions from then on. And of course, you can get rewards from the MoneyByte pool. So yeah, to me, good coin, long term. It's been in our platform for a while. Very good use case scenario and provides a very good service.
That's great, Carlos. Thank you very much for that insight into ESBC. Links to the ESB platform on their Discords are on our MoneyByte channel as always. Please check it out, do your research, and see what you think. Right, okay, moving on. What other news have I got for you? Well, this week we finalized the details on the MoneyByte lending platform. What is lending all about? Well, lending, as we know in the real world, is I give you money, you pay it back. And in the meantime, you have to pay interest. Well, MoneyByte has adopted that concept because we feel that MoneyByte investors have coins, other masternode and POS coins, which they want to hold, but they don't. But it's not really producing or doing anything worthwhile. So in that case scenario, you could lend those coins to the MoneyByte platform. They will always remain your coins. They are just in our possession for the period of time that you wish to lend them to the investment platform. We will then, the investment platform, create masternodes, create POS pools. We will pool other people's coins who are in a similar situation to make the best offering possible for the MoneyByte platform. Those investments are then recorded on the investment hedge, and you'll be able to clearly see those nodes coming on. And then those rewards are paid out to all the MoneyByte hedge platform investors. But what does that investor that lent the coins to the MoneyByte project get? Well, we will calculate a fair value based on the offering to us, and we will then offer a collateral amount of MoneyByte coins, which can be solely used in the MoneyByte hedged platform. So that individual then can spread those coins around if they so wish, and each week then qualify for the weekly payouts of all the other coins. So that person who lent the coins has now diversified their portfolio because they are now receiving an income in other coins. And then when they feel that the time is right, they can put the request in to withdraw those coins. We will pull them back from the hedged platform, return them to their own safekeeping, and the loaned coins that were on the hedge get removed. Everyone's back to where they began. Give it some thought. If you have coins in your wallet that aren't doing anything or you've given up, offer them up to the platform. The form is on the website. Put in a request. You're under no obligation to accept it. We'll make an offer back. Your choice whether you take it or not, and see what happens. Anyway, please check out the lending tab on the moneybyte.org website. You will find lots of news there. We're starting to get requests and submissions already, and we've made a few offers out. So over the next couple of weeks, I would imagine that you'll see some activity and some information. We've created our standard dashboard on that webpage, so everybody can see what's going on and what coins are out there at that point in time. Right, okay. Is there anyone else from the team that would like to chip in with anything or anything I may have forgotten? It's Paul.
The only thing with the whole lending scheme, there are particular coins out there. For instance, I believe it's Safeguard or SafeCoin or something like that, where the collateral is locked up for 1 year. So if you were to put coins onto our hedge of that particular coin, you can't request it back a month later. You have to wait the full 1 year until that masternode is unlocked. Am I right with the name of the coin, Hercy?
Yes, I believe so. There are some quirky coins out there which have long periods of lock-ins. They're few and far between, but yes, definitely. And that will be reflected in our offer back to you, that restrictions would apply on those coins. That's fair to say. Thank you, Paul. Anything else to add?
Myself?
Yes.
Keep mining and bagging it. Eventually this market's going to turn around again. Could be next week, could be a month, could be a year. I mined for 3 years and waited for this big explosion, and it certainly paid off. Now I'm starting to bag them again.
Yeah, as they say, buy low, sell high. That's the whole principle of it. It's you know, you've got to be very careful in these markets. It's all about hodling. Hold on for dear life. When the roller coaster starts going down, that's the time to be getting in. The problem is, where's the bottom? Well, if you use pound, well, what I call pound cost averaging, you may call it euro cost averaging or dollar cost averaging. You know, if you just keep putting little bits in via earned income or via mining, when that roller coaster turns and starts going up that hill again, a lot more doors open up to you if you've got liquidity behind you.
And let's not forget that if you hold on for dear life, don't let your coins sit down useless. If you buy a house as an investment, then you don't keep it empty for the next 10 years doing nothing. Then you're going to rent that house to other people. People can rent it from you. So if you hold on for dear life with your coins, if you invest in crypto, why not lend your coins? That was all I had to say.
Yes, Jimmy, make use of those coins. You know, there's 15,000 coins sat on GraviX at the moment, earning nothing for those holders. Yes, an opportunity may come along and a buyer may take them all up, but you're missing out every Sunday on those payouts. Time for reflection, I think. With that, I will say good evening to you all. Thank you very much for tuning in, and look forward to speaking to you all next week. Take care, stay safe.